Aries, welcome to your new weekly reading. Cards have been pre-shuffled, so I'll just start laying them out. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this story resonates with you, or if you want to support me. I always appreciate this subscription. And let's see what the card you have on overall energy. Oh, tired of the fight. Hey, I don't blame you. It gets exhausting, doesn't it? All right, so the first set of cards I have here are in regards to how you're seeing things, and then we'll take a look at your person next. Let's see. So you look like you're a little, you're kind of weary from the fight, and look at this. You feel a little left out in the cold, I see. Well, I'll say that's probably not not rocket science here, because you're here trying to figure out what's going on. It looks like you want to consult. You know, you're here. I mean, I could be part of this consult, but it could also be you're talking to friends and trying to figure out how to go about what's going on with your person. You have a major arcana card here, Temperance, which to me suggests you're seeing your person as very moderate. So maybe you are sensing some connection, but the person is not showing a lot of it. You're willing to put in the work here, but you're not exactly sure how to go about it. You see this relationship as something that you know that your person knows. Okay, put it this way. You see your person as an empress. Your person has, there's just so much there to work on, and so much that you could have together. But you also see your person as keeping you in the dark about things, perhaps wearing a mask. Now, masks are not always terrible. I think that in some cases it's done to protect themselves from things that sometimes have nothing to do with you. They may just have some things that they are working on in their life, and they're not letting you in because they need to do it on their own. It could be as simple as that. I feel like you're considering giving up. So whatever's going on with this person, because you're definitely feeling left out in the cold, you feel like you can almost give up, but you're willing to put in the work. So you haven't quite, I mean, you're definitely turning away, and I think it has something to do with this moon here. I think that the mask that they're wearing is confusing you so much that you don't know if they are reliable or the type of person you want to get involved with. Even though you feel the way you do, you're seriously questioning it. But you're a King of Pentacles. Oh, and you're a Queen of Cups. You're the court cards. Now, they were upside down, granted, but in my readings, upside down cards have to do with potentialities or avoidances, things like that, of the actual energy, but the energy is there. So the king here, wow, okay, so as a king, you're very good at being on your own, and you don't necessarily need anyone, but you're not feeling like that king right now, because you kind of really wish this person was in your life, and you don't feel as complete without them. But you do know how to take care of yourself. You're also, while you're a very loving and giving person, right now you're a little leery of giving to this person. And I'm not saying that you're fighting, but the fight to be with this person is definitely something that is hard to look down at all the the battles and feel good about it. It's just like, to what end? You're still standing, but to what end? All right, let's see what your person has to say. And can't pre-shuffle that, so I will do a quick shuffle. And one. And I generally do two, but if I feel like, and then I also do this kind of shuffling too, so in the background sometimes. I do that even almost out of nervous habit, so even if you don't see me doing it on camera, I'm doing it. Not necessarily nervous. I think there's just always that potentiality of having that energy coming up while I'm doing the reading. Okay, let's see what your person has to say. Well, can already see what they're dealing with a bit here. And the Hermit, yeah. Wow. But their overall energy, they see you as the world. So I don't get the sense. Sometimes the World card can represent, that it's done, but I don't think so. I think they see that they can have it all with you. But let's see what's going on that makes you almost want to give up. Okay, so they see the potential. Again, this is very similar. I mean, this is like having it all the resources, having a very complete life. They see the potential of that with you. They want to start a communication with you, but they're not quite ready to yet. They are a Queen of Wands. They're very, this person is probably quite attractive, but then why would you not be attracted to this person? Or they have a very, if they don't have the traditional type of attractive qualities that most people, perhaps it's their magnetic personality, that sort of thing. But this person has a lot of magnetism and probably have options. But let's see. Okay, so this, the court cards tell me about the person, not so much what they're doing. So let's look and see what else was happening here. It looks like, okay, this is my worldview card. It could be politics, religion, whatever the case may be. It's they want to avoid. Perhaps there's a fear that that their worldview is not exactly the same as yours, so they are a little leery of getting it. Perhaps that's why they don't want to start a conversation. There could be things that they feel that you differ on. Until they're ready to do that, they're holding back on not just the communication, but on showing you anything that would give you the impression that there's something going on. And then I guess they don't realize that they're willing to lose you if they keep this up, though. I don't get it. If they think you're the world and they could have the world with you and they have to get past these things, maybe there's just something temporarily in the way. Let's see. Well, they have something to offer right now, but there's not much. It's kind of fishy. But they do have, they do feel like they have some love to give you. They're not ready to transform. Now, this is right next to the Hermit. So these two next to each other tell me that this person is going through something heavy. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about the Hermit. The Hermit in my readings, since the day I started reading cards, the Hermit always came to tell me, you don't know what you're talking about. And the Hermit usually suggested to me that okay, since, I'll have to see in this position, because the, the court cards represent the person we're talking about. So this person, being a Queen of Wands and a Page of Cups. When we see a major arcana, oftentimes this is how they're seeing you. If it's a person, it could be you, but it's also how they're viewing the relationship. So, but I guess because the Hermit is what it is, I'm going to say it's your person that is having some difficulty understanding the complexity enough to even know what, how they have some lessons to learn in life before. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay. They are not, they're fighting against something. Probably their own worldview could be changing, and they're fighting against it. So maybe they've always held strong beliefs, but they're starting to rethink it, and it's really causing a major upheaval in their life. And right now, your person doesn't even know who they're going to be on the other side of that, to even know how to look at this relationship with you, until they're ready to take on that transformation. Well, let's see if this last card can help us with this. Although I always, one of the reasons I like the 9 cards is because I can see verticals and horizontal stories, and the potential of having it all, but worldview coming into play, and realizing that they're trying to avoid a major transformation. It could be a major, well, if you have a change in worldview, be it religion or politics or something, you risk losing all your friends and everything that you thought. So a person might want to stay quiet about it, which could have something to do with the Hermit too. And that would cause them not want to start communicating. Let's see. I think this card has got to be a very big key. So we've been talking about who your person is in this line, because we have the cards here. But see, I see, because there's a pattern in this vertical line, I'm going to say that your person feels like whatever they've been fighting for, perhaps whatever worldview they've held, they don't know what they're fighting for anymore. I am concerned. It could be that you both have agreed on worldview in the past, or religious. And if they're wanting to leave some of those beliefs behind because they've had some more information come to light that this shed some light on some things that make them want to rethink it, then they wouldn't even know how to start approaching this thing with you. I think they're going to have to go through this transformation, and I'm not even sure. See, we don't even know what questions to ask right now. I'm not sure that the person that they're going to become is going to be the same person that you have been wanting this relationship with. But since the overall energy is the world, their world is definitely changing. So maybe on the other side of it, they see the potential that, okay, so I think that until this person goes through whatever they're dealing with, I'm not saying that even that it's worth waiting for, because you don't really know who they're going to be on the other side. But if this is the person you truly love, and you sense that something is going on in their lives, and maybe it isn't even worldview, it could be something going on in their family too. I mean, something that would be a major upheaval and change their perspective, because family is so so inside of us. It's so much of who we are. You know, could be family traumas and childhood traumas. There's so many things that one day, as we get older and we mature and we understand life better, we get to a point where we start to change how we see things. All right, so let's see what the romance angels have to say. I mean, I don't think all hope is lost or anything, but it could be a bit of a road for you here. Chemistry. Okay. Well, you know what? Change can bring more chemistry because you might be rediscovering each other. Well, okay, I'm feeling a little relieved now. Worth waiting for. So that means whatever they are going through, this transformation, I think that the angels are trying to say, hey, you know what? Just hang in there. It may not happen overnight, but hang in there. Oh, they're your soulmate. Wow. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So I think that, you know, and I think that you really will know this in your heart. You're probably going through this reading going, but that's not how I, you know, I don't think that, that this is something that probably made much sense to you until you had the confirmation that you know in your heart. I would have liked to have seen the High Priestess, because that would have told me that, you know, there's an inner knowing, but maybe you haven't been feeling that inner knowing, but you can sense something. And when you saw these cards, you felt a little relief because you were sensing something, even if it wasn't on the level of a High Priestess. And as for my own cards, this is like advice your person would tell you. And I got this card. Oh, wow. Well, you just can't. Wow. Okay. Reach out by text and share jokes. I was sitting here thinking, oh, that sounds pretty cool. You know, just keep it light. But then I see how it goes, but assume nothing, because this person knows that they don't know who they're going to be on the other side of this. But I think that the angels are letting you know, go ahead and know that even though they're telling you this, this is a card. This deck that I made is of my own messages that I feel like our people are trying to tell us. So I just shuffle them and then I open one up and I pick a card. So until I make a cover card, that's how I do it. I shuffle and then I just flip it open and pick the card that's on top. And that's the one that came up. Okay, well, that's your reading, Aries. I hope that it really helps. And, you know, given the way things are in the world right now, it kind of stands to reason. And if you enjoyed this reading, or at least appreciated it on some level, please like and subscribe. I am new, so I really appreciate all the support. The first 6 months, I am, you know, there are lessons to be learned on my end about how to do this on the camera for a group of people that I'm sensing on a more electronic level, as opposed to being next to me doing the reading. So I appreciate your help. Thanks, Aries. Until next time.